actresses of the Cook County Jail in their rendition of the Cell Block Tango.
Bernie liked to chew gum. No, not chew. Pop! So I came home from work one day and I'm really irritated. I'm looking for a little bit of sympathy. And there's Bernie, lying on the couch, drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing. Popping! So I said to him, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots into his head.
I met Ezekiel Young in Salt Lake City, and he told me he was single, and we hit it off wonderfully. So we started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd fix him his drink, we'd have dinner. It was like heaven in 2.5 rooms. And then single, he told me, single my ass! Not only was he married, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know. So that night, I fixed him his drink as usual. You know, some guys just can't hold on to their arsenic.
He had it come, hot, sick, he had it come, she took a plow, hot, sick, switch, and then he used it, hot, and he abused it, sick, it was a murder, but not a crime. So I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up the chicken for dinner, minding my own business. In storms my husband Wilbur in his jealous rage, screaming, "You've been screwing the milkman!" I mean, he was crazy. He just kept on screaming, "You've been screwing the milkman!" And he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times! If you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Nemtodon aviat monia Uncle Sam in meg entetic Provolta marendo shigen meg makarasni in meg chukot Uncle Sam Botombe.
Yeah, but did you do it?
Oh, not guilty!
My sister Veronica and I had this double act, and my husband Charlie would travel around with us. This one night, for our final act, we would do 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, splits, spread eagles, backflips, flip-flops, one right after the other. This one night, we're up in the Hotel Cicero, boozing and having a few laughs, and we run out of ice. So I go get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead. They had it coming.
They had it coming.
They had it coming.
They had it coming.
They had it coming. Along. I didn't do it. But if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming.
They had it coming.
They had it coming.
They had it coming.
They had it coming all along. I didn't do it. But if I'd done it,
He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter. But he was troubled. He was always trying to find himself. So he went out one night looking for himself, and along the way he found Gladys, Rosemary, and Irving. I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself alive and I saw him dead. Artistic differences.
I bet you would have done the same.
I've always had the hope that on the day I'd go to heaven, the Heavenly Father would shake my hand and say, "You've done an awesome job, Kevin. Now it's our time to go out and set the world's people free. And we can do it together, you and me, just mostly me." You and me, but mostly me, are gonna change the world forever. 'Cause I can do most anything, and I can stand next to you and watch. Every hero needs a sidekick, every captain needs a mate. Aye, aye. Every dinner needs a side dish on a slightly smaller plate. And now we're seeing eye to eye. It's so great we can agree. The Heavenly Father has chosen you and me, just mostly me. Something incredible. I'll do something incredible. I wanna be the Mormon who changed all mankind, my best friend. Something that I foreseen. Now that I'm 19, I'll do something incredible that blows God's freaking mind. And as long as we stay together and I stay out of your way, we can change the world forever and make tomorrow a latter day. Mostly we'd sing about it and do it. How ready and psyched are we? Life is about to change for you, and life is about to change for me, and life is about to change for you and me, but me mostly. And there's no limit to what we can do, me and you, but mostly. I told her we'd still be friends.
Then we made our true love vow.
Wonder what she's doing now.
Summer dreams ripped at the seams, but those summer
Strangely quiet, now the storm simply rests to strike again. Standing waiting, I think of her. I think of strange this Mary. She leaves the room yet remains. She lingers on. Something stirs me to think of her. I think of her. From death she cast her spell. All night we hear her sighs. And now the girl has come who has her eyes. She has her eyes. The girl has Lily's hazel eyes. Those eyes that knew him happy long ago. Those eyes that gave him life and hope he'd never know. How can he see the girl and miss those days? She has her eyes. The girl has Lily's hazel eyes. Those eyes that closed and left me all alone. Those eyes I feel will never ever let me go. How can I see this girl and miss those days? Eyes, in Lily's eyes, a castle this house seemed to be, and I, her bravest knight, became. My lady fair was she. She has her eyes, she has my Lily's hazel eyes. Those eyes that love my brother, never me. Those eyes that never saw me, never knew I longed to hold her close, to live at last in Lily's eyes. Imagine me a lover. I long for the day when she be standing there. If God had let her stay, she has her eyes. She has Lily's hazel eyes. Those eyes that saw me happy long ago. How can I
Chiquitita, tell me what's wrong.
I have never seen such sorrow in your eyes, and the wedding is tomorrow. How I hate to see you like this.
There is no way you can deny it. I can see that you're oh so sad, so quiet. Chiquitita, tell me the truth. On your shoulder you can cry on. Your best friend, I'm the one you must rely on. You were always sure of yourself. Now I see you've broken a feather. I hope we can patch it up together. Chiquitita, you and I know heartaches come and they go, and the stars they're leaving. We'll be dancing once again, and the pain will end. You'll have no time for grieving. Chiquitita, you and I cry, but the sun is still in the sky and shining above you. Let me hear you sing once more, like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. Try once more, like I did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita.
Think of me fondly when we say goodbye. Remember me once in a while, please promise me you'll try. On that day, that not so distant day, when we are far away and free, if you happen to remember, spare a thought for me. And though it's clear, though it was always clear, that this was never meant to be, if you happen to remember, stop and think of me. Think of August when the trees were green. Don't think about the way things might have been. Think of me waking silent and resigned. Imagine me trying too hard to put you from my mind. Think of me, please say you'll think of me, whatever else you choose to do.
young and innocent we were. She may not remember me, but I remember.
Flowers fade, the fruits of summer fade. They have their seasons, so do we. But please promise me that sometimes you will think.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I'd run from him. He's bred pitch on the stairs, and I'm caught unawares. Well, it means that he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. Alright, what do you want? Have to make a decision. Why not stay and be caught? Should I give that a thought? What would be his response? But then what if he knew who I am when I know that I'm not what he thinks that he wants? Or then what if I am what a prince would envision? But then how can you know who you are till you know what you want, which I don't? So then which do you pick? Where safe out of sight in yourself, but where everything's wrong? Or where everything's right, but you know that you'll never belong? And whichever you pick, do it quick, cause you're starting to stick to the steps of a palace. It's my first big decision. The choice isn't easy to make. To arrive at a ball is exciting and all, but you're there though it's scary. And it's fun to deceive when you know you can leave, but you have to be wary. There's a lot that's at stake, but I've stalled long enough, cause I'm still standing stuck in the stuff on the steps. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Though at home they don't care, I'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So I'll cry up my shoes. Wait, though thinking it through, things don't have to collide. I know what my decision is, which is not to decide. I'll just leave him a clue. For example, a shoe. Now it's me and not you who'll be stuck with a shoe in a stew, in the goo. And I've learned something too, something I never knew. On the steps of the palace.
Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? everything you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Blithe and becoming, frequently humming, light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours. When you know she would go with you if there only were doors. Agony, oh, the torture they teach. What's so intriguing
Or half so fatiguing as what's out of reach. Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, and kind as I'm handsome, and heir to a throne?
you're everything maidens could wish for?
Do I know?
Do I know?
The girl must be mad.
You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all the while hearing her agony, although it's different for each.
Always 10 steps behind.
Always 10 feet below,
And she's just out of reach.
agony that can cut like a knife.
I must have her to
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I've got nothing to share. No, I've got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, because you've learned. On the outside, always looking, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong, but every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you learned, because you learned. On the outside, always looking, and oh, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the see? Is anybody waving? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you fall in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in, oh, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me?